Okay, so I just turned on the air compressors. Gonna make sure that this is turned this way to be on. I replaced these two already, so they're nice and blue. I turned the machine on. I entered the system, and then came here and I filled up the hopper. And as I was filling it up, I turned it to automatic. This was a little bit low, so I turned this up. This is the hopper speed up to 50. This green button is if I want to run it manually. And then I made sure that this speed, it's off right now, but it'll turn back on when I get going. I made sure that this speed, once I turned it on automatic, was up to snuff. I wanted to see a good amount of product coming down. So essentially this is what I wanted it looking like. That's pretty good. I just put it on manual and did that so you could see. The machine will run itself. You don't need to worry about any of this. Once you set it, you just keep the hopper on. This principle is kind of a set it and forget it type of thing. How it knows it doesn't need any more is because we got this laser here and that laser over there. They link through this clear plastic, kind of like a garage door. And so right now they say we got product. If you want to raise these things, you can a little bit, or lower them. Okay, next thing I did is I made sure this was set up. Yeah, this is good. This down here, generally you can just keep it where it is in this configuration. If you're having problems with it grabbing the bag, you can lower it, this one here, or raise it. There's two, one bolt there, one bolt down here. Okay, next thing I make sure is good is this, the vibrator base. Since I have the 2 ounce to 12 ounce bags, the 12 ounce or the larger bags, this is the vibrator base you use. You just connect this to this Sharpie mark. But if you're running the little 2 ounce bags on there, you need to grab this one. And you install it like this. And then this Sharpie mark goes to, it's a little lower. It's right there, that one. But we won't worry about that for now. Everything is good. My product is not sticky, so I don't need to worry about turning on the vibrator here. This whole thing will vibrate. And I just loosen this screw up to make that happen. I loosen that washer and then I do that. And then it'll start vibrating once the machine gets going, but we don't need that. Okay, next step is coming here. Whoops, here, don't look. Okay, so you gotta understand we're working with two machines here. This lower machine with the rotary table, and then this, the weighing dropper machine. And of course that one is kind of connected to this. So one machine and then two machines. This machine down here has this screen. Once you get to this screen, basically what you need to do is, well, just to understand the screen, now that we have, these are all the things, you want to make sure drop material is on, so that actually this machine drops the material. That vibration is on. They even spelled that wrong, that's funny. You want to open the bags, you want this screen to match here, to match what you're seeing right now. You don't want any, you want what's red here to be what's red and what's black here to be black. Okay, and then this is also part of the screen monitoring test. This is how you manually test things, like if I want to open a chute, or manually run that to make sure I got the right height. Do that. Okay, that is the very beginnings of getting things started.